We have a few virtually massive XRP news these days. We're going to undergo it. Let's talk about it. So breaking Robinhood to formally list XRP and RLUSD. This marks a first-rate milestone for worldwide adoption, paving the manner for billions in capital inflows into XRP. Let me play this for you. Platform Robinhood will accumulate crypto exchange Bitstamp and a deal worth $200 million. The company called it, quote, a primary step in developing our crypto commercial enterprise. Bitstamp does enterprise within the US, Europe, and Asia. Its state-of-the-art earnings, Robinhood stated 126 million in earnings from crypto trading. That's an increase of 232%, 126 million greenbacks proper, is what Robinhood simply said that they made off of crypto. This is why they are investing into crypto infrastructure. What do you observe this does to the competition of Robinhood? I do not do lots of inventory stuff, and I'm not on Robinhood, but I'd imagine there are several other competitors to Robinhood as Robinhood makes this modification toward more crypto infrastructure. Does that put pressure on different groups to comply with Match? Now, what we're trying to do right here is make crypto simpler and more reachable to anyone. And via apps like Robinhood, they have hundreds of thousands of users globally. This will certainly assist and jumpstart the crypto enterprise in that course. The all-cash deal is expected to close within the first zone of 2025. They've been on fire up extra than 80% year to date. Vlad Tenev, co-founder and CEO, says it certainly speeds up their international expansion. You recognize it's exciting. Finally, we're starting to see some deal hobby go back to the market, Dave. $200 million deal. In this situation, Robinhood shares up these days, I agree with. All proper, we don't actually care approximately the Robinhood stocks, except you very own the stock, I bet, which I do not. So we're going to pass on Stephen McClug. The CEO of Canary Funds lists Litecoin and XRP as sturdy cryptocurrencies with corporation solutions popping out all through Trump's crypto-friendly presidency. Let me play this. But genuinely, the larger information isn't always just charge. The larger information is surely all the company answers which can be going to pop out of this presidency. So it's not just Bitcoin. We're given Ripple that's building a stablecoin that launches on Tuesday. We're given HBAR that is launching enterprise answers. We've got Litecoin, this is changing their chain, but actually the larger information is not simply price. Sorry, I became simply seeking to hold a watch on Luna there. Come right here, sweet pea, come on. Can you come lay down for your mattress so I can simply preserve an eye on you? Damn, it is a standoff. Okay, Ripple accomplice Volin Volante discusses AS bills as a carrier, additionally known as pays. Nadish, what approximately the middle advantages of Beyond models for financial establishments? What do you suspect there? It's the TCO and implementation, time to marketplace. If you have a look at the conventional version in which you procure a product and then installation it for your own records facilities, there may be masses of surrounding matters that you'll be wanting to do. The infrastructure, preserving education, the human beings, all of that stuff. Whereas inside the Beyond model, efficiently, the company or the product is preserving it for you. So it comes as a bundled package, and that's in which your TCO, as your return on funding, is definitely quite fast. That is now fast implementation due to the fact in advance you'll have had you obtain the infrastructure and so forth. But in the past version, you're only involved with the SLAS. So effectively, the company is coping with the infrastructure enhancements, all of those matters. The other vital benefit is on this model, you can get first-rate scalability and essentially pay for what you devour. So normally, you'll be primarily based on volumes, etc. Those are the type of contracts. So you may, without a doubt, control your expenses, your subscription costs very correctly, understanding what you will use. That's one among the biggest blessings of the past model. So what he is speaking approximately here is you understand in past infrastructures for economic establishments and banks, kind of it was perhaps like a one-time, monthly payment. And it would not definitely, if you do not use the whole amount that you're paying for, you understand too horrific. Now, it feels like that's something you are the usage of proper. They're going to just type a bill you on what your use is. Instead of you paying maybe a higher flat fee for, like, you already know, shall we say, you're processing $100 million a month, and the package which you have to buy is, let's consider $250 million. You're best having to pay for that $100 million. That's saving banks time, money, and is also infrastructure, as well as they handle all the upgrades. So the financial institution would not even need to worry approximately retaining a technical body of workers at the crew to make certain that improvements are being done. Volante handles it all. It's thrilling simply to listen how tons is going into it. You stated it being a bundled package as nicely. So it's an exciting outlook as nicely. So how do you observe Compass definitely help banks manage or understand real-time border bills and also ISO 20022 operations? How do you watch which could occur? This is where, in reality, it depends on the issue or the product. As I stated, is a delivery mechanism, by means of which you may get a speedy implementation with exceptional ROI. But from a core product perspective, like the way we've got designed our product as a native ISO 222 product, canonical models, effectively what we name with multi-rail smart routing skills, efficaciously what we are able to provide is accessories very quickly. Like historically, there was, for instance, in cross-border payments, there was once one particular rail. Now you have multiple endpoints. So as part of our core product, we're capable of providing multiple endpoints, whether or not it truly is to fintechs, wallets, a couple of move border fee vendors. We provide smart routing ability successfully, and this improves the functionality of a financial institution to essentially attain more than one endpoint. Added to, it miles our native integration capability by which the financial institution structures can effortlessly integrate with us the use of APIs. So both these items combined together approach the implementation time is extensively decreased, and your reachability or scalability to offer a better carrier on your clients is essentially progressed via this functionality. What's honestly cool is speaking approximately in preceding banking infrastructures, every now and then if you're sending a price, let's assume to the United States, to the Philippines, every now and then there was simple as surely one corridor to try that instance. Now there's multiple endpoints is what he is pronouncing. So there's a couple of routes to get that payment where it desires to go. And you could virtually select the fastest, the first class, the simplest for what you're trying to do. That is without a doubt important. And if you don't forget, or if you're new to the space, Volante is partnered with Ripple. They're additionally partnering with Swift GPI. Volante method, some $1 trillion an afternoon in payments. Also, RLUSD is launching just in time for Project PAX, a stablecoin initiative led by way of the 3 biggest banks in Japan. These banks are Ripple enabled, included with Swift Network, using each conventional blockchain-based monetary structures. Assignment PAX is set to move stay in 2025, in addition to along with ISO, and allows RLU to be one of the first Ripple-issued digital belongings to function across the Swift network. Boom, increase proper. We recognize that Swift banks, right? If you're now not familiar, Swift is economic. It's a gaggle of banks that got collectively. It's 11,500 banks. It's essentially the price infrastructure which you've been using for the previous few decades. Now you are going to see XRP, you will see RLUSD shifting across the Swift machine, ladies and gents. It is inevitable. Also, we are searching here because the XRP rich listing. Are you on it? Have you checked? Let's play this. So I simply got here across this XRP rich listing summary via Japanese developer. I'm going to hyperlink under. And what I definitely like about this rich listing summary is it indicates the wallet balance distribution and the label. So it labels the wallets from Ripple, Upbit, Binance, Chris Larsson, Arthur Brito. You can see the holdings and you can see the adjustments associated with it. 7 days, 30 days to it. And also how many wallets are associated. So Ripple 87 wallets, Binance 26 wallets, Larsson 7, Coinbase 542. They have a ton through the manner Coinbase. There is an NX. Chris Larsson has 2.7 billion XRP men. Damn. Need to go ask Chris Larsson for a loan. Dude, I think if you ask Brief to FOMO, there may be each 43 million, 42 million. There is quite a number they devise of brand new pockets. Yeah, some genuinely speedy. My component is like Chris Larsson, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz. They have got all this XRP. Why don't they begin setting a number of this XRP to use internal to the atmosphere? Right? Like, I get it, right? You recognize you've got $8 billion, right? Do you need $8 billion? Like, start helping. You realize the XRP atmosphere, put a few money into meme cash, positioned a few cash into infrastructure. I understand they do grants and things like that, but I'd love to see, like, you do not need 2.7 billion. Like, it is lots, guy, like that. So besides, it is absolutely